afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien here on the afternoon of Friday, March 11th, 2022. Stand by for commentary. Well, today's commentary is on President Biden's press information about 11 o'clock today on March 11, 2022, and I want to do the commentary just on one item that he put out there. And he tried to explain what he's doing to Russia. Okay? But when he put this item out there, it destroys everything he tried to tell you. Because he's saying, we do not want to be the cause of World War III with Russia. Therefore, we're not going to do X, Y, and Z. And what he meant by X, Y, and Z mean giving them 29 MiGs to the Ukrainians. And he says, oh, we're giving them another $1 million, and we're up to what, $200 million since it all started in humanitarian aid. Yeah. For one reason, when you give them that money, that costs World War III, President Biden. And you got to understand the meaning of war. You cost, and the NATO countries have cost World War III by dangling NATO and the EU to the Ukraine when you had no idea that you were going to give it to them. You didn't want to give it to them. You were just dangling up there like, hello, doggy, here you go. No, you can't get it. Hello, doggy, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, remember a cat? When you get catnip on a cat? That's what you were doing to the Ukrainian people. That's awful there. And Russia, Putin, thought that, okay, you got Estonia, you got Latvia, you got Lithuania, and if you get Georgia, and if you get Ukraine, and Ukraine is right below us, and it's got all the other stuff that we need, wheat and other stuff that will really give us a breadbasket of us. Yeah, see what I mean? And then he put the red line out there. You're going to cost World War III. And he didn't say how you were going to cost World War III. Then he put the nuclear weapons on alert. And you have passed that red line numerous times, President Biden. You passed it when you allowed the Ukrainians to go to Poland and other countries in the EU. You also passed it when you gave them weapons to defend themselves. You also caused it when you gave them money for more weapons and money for to give them humanitarian aid, as you call it. And then when it came down to, okay, we need airplanes to stop the airplanes and the shelling, please, they got 29 MiGs over here in Poland. And then you had the hot potato between the Polish and you guys. Oh, if we give it to them, then Russia will see that we did that. It's the thing that you have started, President Biden. You crossed the line when you allowed the EU and yourselves to A, sanction Russia, B, give the Ukrainians weapons, C, take the Ukrainians to your country. You have crossed that line numerous times. The MiGs won't make any difference. You have already crossed that line. Putin's already made sure that World War III is well underhand because he knows he's going to get you. And all he has to do is yell, woof, and you got it because you guys put yourself in that situation. What you have to do is give the MiG-29s to the Ukrainians, tell China, hey, Russia made a decision on the red line. We have crossed it with everything that we've done. We sanctioned the hell out of them. We're still sanctioning the hell out of them. And we're going to crush their economy, whether he likes it or not. He's going to have to shoot us with nuclear weapons. That's what you're doing, President Biden, by doing all this. You're going to force him into a corner where he has no choice but to shoot weapons to you guys. What you guys should do is force him Okay, you want to shoot the weapon? Shoot them now, but we'll shoot ours. You'll kill us, we'll kill you, and we'll kill the Chinese too. That way, nobody on this planet is alive. Therefore, is World War III worth it to you, Putin? Is it worth it to you, President Xi in China? Or do you want to get back, put all your forces back into the Russian territory, create a 10-mile wide neutral zone between the Ukraine and yourselves, and the Ukraine and Belarus, because Belarus is your patsy, and the people that are in Ukraine can either leave to the Russian territory if they want to be Russian. If they want to stay with Ukrainian, well, they can't bark anymore. They can't do any terrorist stuff against the Ukrainians, because if they do that, we'll wipe them the face out of the planet. They get their choice. As far as the Crimea, that's a United Nations matter, because the Soviet Union did that to itself. It took it from your territory of Russia and gave it to Ukraine under Khrushchev. So it's up to the United Nations, which should have, but when Ukraine became independent, they should have attached that and said this goes back to Russia. But it's the UN that has to do something. Without you, and without China, and without Iran, and without North Korea, and the United States, and the EU countries. They are not involved in this. It's the rest of the planet that's got to do this. And there's a lot more that'll go pro-Ukrainian and anti-Russian. So you got to look at this and put yourselves in their situation, President Putin. This is what you got yourself involved in. And President Biden, you are so sick to be a president, it's not even funny. This is your favorite alien. Sitting here wondering, and you guys want us to save you during the Mushka after your president of the United States did this? Really? Good day.